Yo, what up, y'all? I just finished this oil painting for my little buddy Liam, little 5-year-old. It's the Indominus Rex. And so I did some like flowers. They're really a lot of paint on them, and I was worried that they were too creepy, so I added extra paint on some of them. They looked kind of like eyeballs before. And when I first showed it to him, he said, "Oh, that eye's not creepy enough." So I made the eye creepy. Hopefully it's not too creepy. He's seen it since and he liked it. He was like, "What are those letters up there?" I said, "It says your name." He said, Liam. He pointed at each one. So it's pretty awesome. And this is what I'm getting ready to work on. Been doing portraits and they're so challenging. There's so much more depth and color and just really amazing though. I'm learning, my eyes starting to pick up on these hues and tints and stuff, and it's amazing. Really awesome. And this is just I just had paint left over and didn't want to waste it, so I just whipped something up out of memory and it turned out pretty cool. It's just interesting enough. I figure if I work on it a little more, it'll turn out like be something. This was abstract. Same thing. I just had all this paint I didn't want to waste, and I like actually some of the stuff that's going on in there. As silly as it seems, it's just so silly, but if I work on it, I think it'll be really dope. I'm gonna make that into a dope piece. And this is a cat that I've been working on. It's supposed to be my friend's cat, and it's really not looking great yet. This was like an old style piece that that's how I used to draw. Just random stuff. There's a factory in the background, and they're doing something crazy because they're fenced in, and this guy's pissed. He's punching him so hard in the face that he squirted his tongue right out. Popped right out of his mouth. It's an underwater scene concept. I'm gonna do a big painting of something like this, not like a happy little turtle and stuff, but something along those lines where you feel like you're underwater and maybe the water's rushing by you, and sense of overwhelming, and then have the upper be really light and see the trees and stuff, and you can see like the beauty of life, but you'll be underwater kind of sucking for air. This is supposed to be a Grim Reaper pointing. I didn't know how to draw a skeleton hand, but I figured it turned out kind of, I could work on it, but for not knowing how, it turned out alright. But this side just makes me laugh. It's supposed to be fire, and it looks more like a bunch of bananas. Mr. Banana Hand over here. So I've been stretching my hand out with clay, and this was a warm-up I was doing. I was drawing with my left hand with markers, and then drawing triangles with my right hand. I turned some circles into some spheres, did some grayscales, just working. And then this is a quick sketch. I did 10 minutes on the body and 10 minutes on the face, and just cracks me up with that goofy little smile, little feller. It's just funny. My buddy Justin, we played disc golf yesterday, and then this is the clay I was just working on to kind of stretch out my wrist and everything. It's supposed to be like a cat sitting on a perch, but I did that in about 10 minutes or so. So, I am just real excited to be still sucking air, y'all. I've been working out a lot and doing handstands and stretching and stuff, and taking all sorts of videos that I will not post because I'm embarrassed. It's so funny because I'll post some of the dumbest stuff where I look back and I'm just like so annoyed by myself, and then I won't post a lot of good value content because I'm embarrassed. So, you know what? I'm about to go paint like a madman, and I promise I'm going to post some of it because that's how I roll. Oh, I forgot. This is something I did a long time ago. This is before I decided I was going to be an artist or whatever. So, before I decided I was going to learn how to paint. And this is like the creepy neighbor guy watching everything go down, and this is a zombie scene where that guy's a zombie and he's a zombie baby, and they're trying to save the hot babe. He's trying to save everybody. This is a bad guy. He's like a vampire kind of, I don't know, but just silly. I'm probably not going to post this because I'm going to be embarrassed, and I'm going to watch it and be like, oh, nope, your face too greasy, fucking, wow, you cursed, you can't do it, can't be yourself. Nope, people might be offended by you being yourself. It's not going to work.